Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. If you've just come across this video, please know that this is the second part in a three-part series about getting ready to write a paper about animal research. This is part of the Help Me Start Writing series, and its purpose is just to get you motivated to want to read and want to start writing about this topic. All right, so this video's focus is on vocabulary. In a previous video, I showed you how to make a word cloud where you can just go to a website and put in, I'll just write it up here, where you can go to wordclouds.com and you can put in a website and find out the common vocabulary about that topic that's used in that website. But for this one, I wanted to just do something a little bit different. And in the videos that I recommended in the first part of this series, I listened to all of them and I just made notes about the vocabulary that they use that I thought would be useful to you. So let's just go over some of the vocabulary that I heard that I think might be useful in your paper. Some of these are collocations, meaning that words just go together naturally in English. We don't say, we usually say conduct testing, I guess we do say do testing, but conduct testing is the academic way that we say that. So we have, this is our verb and this is our noun. This is a gerund form. So we conduct tests on animals. Let me add that on. Conduct testing on animals. Okay. We conduct experiments on animals. Same idea. How do you pronounce this word, do you think? Is this a verb? This is actually an adjective, and when it's an adjective, it's live animals, not live animals. So live. It's similar to like live TV that is broadcasted and is happening right now. So live means living. Okay, so it's this idea of living animals. Okay. Treat disease means to do something to make the disease, to remove the disease or kill the disease or decrease the disease. So treat the disease. We can treat disease with drugs. Can't spell today. Or with a vaccine. Okay. To cure a disease means to completely eliminate. Treat means to make it less. Cure means to erase, to eliminate 100%. Let's say erase disease. Maybe that's an easy way to explain that. All right, so far we have a bunch of, this is an adjective. We have some verbs. This is also a verb, infect. Infect with a virus. So this means to cause something to get a virus. So in animal testing, usually if a virus is involved, the scientists will infect the animal with a virus. Okay. Oh, highly contagious virus. This means easy to catch. So a highly contagious virus is very dangerous because if I cough, you can immediately get it. Improve health outcomes. Ooh, that's a nice phrase. So animal testing might lead to drugs that improve health outcomes for people. Experience pain and discomfort. Animals may experience pain and discomfort. Make a compromise. So this is when one side doesn't get 100% of what they want and they don't get 100% of what they want. They come in the middle and they make a compromise. All right, and the second batch of vocabulary that I thought was useful. So non-invasive therapy. So this is a way to treat a disease or improve a person's life expectancy or their health. A therapy, that's what a therapy is. Non-invasive means not surgical. We don't have to cut the skin to do it. Maybe we do something on the outside. So non-invasive therapy, sometimes those are developed through animal testing. Of course, we have testing drugs, experimental lab, that's the place where animals may be tested upon. Here's a good one. And if you're looking for another way of saying negative effects, you can use this. Adverse effects. Adverse effects. It means not normal, not positive. Okay. To meet regulations, so if animal testing is regulated by the government, it must meet regulations. Meet. Then we have clinical trials on humans. So animal testing takes the place of experiments done on people. And that's what clinical trials are. They are experiments on people. And some kind of treatment is used. It could be a drug, but it could be some kind of therapy. It could be a diet. Just some kind of treatment is used. So the next one, test tube experiment. So a test tube, let me just show you a picture here of a test tube. Okay. So here's a test tube. All right. So some experiments are done in test tubes. We don't need animals to do them. All right. Developing a vaccine. Oh, that's a very good one. Some animal experiments are used to develop a vaccine. And a vaccine, if you aren't, let me just go back so you can see a nice picture, because it's much better when you have a picture to go along with something. Yeah, so a vaccine involves a liquid that is injected into a person, and that liquid might have a virus, it might have a drug, it has something that's going to be treatment for the person. Okay, so let's bring that back up. Okay. And the way that we talk about the action, which I just said, is inject a vaccine. All right, euthanize an animal. So sometimes when an experiment is being done on an animal and the animal is suffering or there's negative consequences that we wouldn't want this animal to live with, we put the animal, well, the nice way of saying it is we put the animal to sleep. But in other words, we end their life. And that's what euthanize means. And euthanize is different than kill. Kill could, involve like, cutting their heads off or something horrible. But euthanize is usually they inject a drug that causes their hearts to stop and their lives end. And then test subjects is a way of referring to animals that are being experimented on. All right, so I know that was so, exciting, but I'm glad that we're talking about this, because if this is really a topic you want to write about, you need to be comfortable talking about these kinds of ideas that come up in animal research. So thanks for joining me for this short video about animal research vocabulary. And the next one, we'll start looking at our sources and figuring out which sources are credible and which ones are biased and not credible. I'll see you next time.